All right, guys, so for today, in this video, we're going to be decorating some cupcakes. I'm going to be showing you guys how you can use different tips to decorate your cupcakes and make them look like it just came out of a bakery. I'm just going to be using 3 different tips in 3 different colors. So I'm going to show you how you can decorate this like you're a professional. And whether it's for your kid's birthday party or a baby shower or whatever, and you know how to bake it, but you don't know how to decorate, this is going to be really, really easy. Okay, so I have some just some plain vanilla cupcakes. I was bored, so I was like, let me do some cupcakes and show you guys how you can decorate cupcakes so easy. I used to work at a bakery. I worked in Publix, so that's where I got a lot of my training, like my basic training of how to decorate cupcakes. Publix was a great start. So, if you love baking and you don't know how to decorate and you really want to learn and you got time to have a little part-time job, try Publix if you live in Florida or, Georgia, Tennessee, all that. Just try it. So in order to make that rosette, you're going to start in the middle and then just work your way around. So easy, so simple. You just start the tip in the middle like I did there and then just work your way around and it's going to make that rosette on your cupcake. And for that tip, I use the rosette tip. I'm going to put a description like an exact number for that because I know different tips is different sizes, so like a 2D or a 2W or something like that, depending on where you get it from, like Michael's, Hobby Lobby, if you order them off Amazon, depending on the different baking companies or whatever that you get your equipment from. It's different numbers on there, so it's not all the same, right? And so here I'm just doing like these little stars here. And so what I like to do for my cupcakes, I like to skip it to just so each cupcake can have something different on it, right? And so when you put that star on there, you just apply a little pressure and then release. Apply pressure and release. Now, you can make these as big as you want. You can make them as small as you want. It's just about your hand placement and the pressure, right? So you just apply a little pressure and release. And that's how you can make it. Now, I know a lot of people, when they do cupcakes, they like, oh, it didn't come out right. Probably because you did this right here. You started out on the outside and you brought it in the middle. That is not going to make a rosette type of decoration. That is not going to make it a rosette. You have to start in the middle like I did with the blue color, and you have to work your way on the outside, not starting on the outside and working your way in, because it's going to, I hate to say that it looks amateur, but it does. But that's just my opinion. If you don't care, you don't care, right? Because you did these cupcakes, you're proud of these cupcakes that you did because you made them, right? So, hey, if you don't care, you don't care. But, if you just want that rosette style, that's how you do it with the blue color that I showed you guys. And so here I'm just making some little, like I said, I'm making some little stars. That's like the fastest way to do it. Like when I worked at Publix, and we'll have like 20 orders for someone that's due like especially like on the weekend, like Saturday and Sunday. That's when a lot of people get their cakes and cupcakes done for birthday parties, christenings, weddings, you name it, we had to do it. And so in order to decorate fast, I used to do this, do the little stars. It's so cute and it's so fast. Whatever color sprinkles you got, put them little sprinkles on there and you good to go. Like, it's so easy to do, and that's what I like. That's what I love doing. I love working at Publix and getting that just that basic foundation. And I know a lot of people, they work at Walmart to do cake decorating. They work at Whole Foods. I think those are all great, and I did it, and to be honest, y'all, like, I took a pay cut from my job that I had before, because this is something that I really, really wanted to do and that I wanted to learn. And so I took a part-time job because I was opening up a food truck as well. I took a part-time job to learn how to decorate like a professional because Publix does do wedding cakes and different things like that. So I learned how, like, my boss she knew what I was there for, and she took her time to teach me and stuff. She was really, really nice. And she was like, Jay, we'll just start you on cake slices and cupcakes and stuff. So I did that. I got that down packed. I was good with that. And then I went on to like do like stacking cakes and do a taller cakes and stuff like that, because you gotta know how to make those cakes like structurally solid. So like I said, like baking is a science, but decorating, that's like a whole different thing. Yeah, so yeah, that's just a little story about me and how I learned how to decorate. With this tip, with this yellow, that is, I don't, is that a French tip, I want to say? But like I said, I'm gonna put the sizing and the numbers in the description, because I can't remember off the top of my head what numbers are those on the tips. But if you can see, like right here, you'll see that it has a different pattern on it. So yeah, these are just some different ways you can decorate cupcakes. So easy. And a little tip too, if you want to learn how to decorate on your own and stuff, you can go to Publix and Walmart and even Sam's Club, and you can buy the buttercream. Like, you can buy the buttercream. I know Publix does. You can buy the buttercream in the little cases or whatever. However, if you ask the decorator, they can put the icing in a piping bag for you, which I think is really neat. So if you want to learn how to decorate, you're like, oh, can I have the icing in, the piping bags, and can you color it, this way? But make sure you order some cupcakes, so they won't be like, I ain't doing all of that. So if you order some cupcakes, just, without icing, be like, I just want to decorate it myself. Ask the decorator if they can just put the icing, the buttercream, in the piping bags for you. They're not gonna give you one of their tips, but they can put it in the piping bag for you. So I think that was really neat. When I worked at Publix, I always went out of my way for my customers, because that's just something that I do on a regular basis. I go out of the way for my customers, even on the food truck. I mean, that's just, what I do. Because, I love working with people and different things like that. So, another tip is that I do this little shell decoration here. And it's really, really cute. It almost reminds you of not an ivy leaf, but sort of, kind of. Sort of, kind of. So, yeah, I just put pressure on it, and then go in a little motion and pull it. Go in a motion and pull it. So if you see here, even if you want to rewind or slow it down, I just go up a little bit, and then pull it back, go up a little bit, pull it back. And so that's what you can do. And I like having it together like this, because it can almost look like a little sheet cake. It can look like a little, like a little decorated sheet cake. But I know a lot of people like to cover the whole cupcake to where you don't see any cake. But I don't like that, because my customers, they don't like a lot of icing on their cupcakes. So that's just their preference. So I don't put a lot of icing on it. But yeah, there you have it. Some easy cupcake decorating. If you guys want to see more videos like this, let me know in the comments. Please like and subscribe to my channel. I have different recipes as well, different baking recipes and cooking recipes and food truck tips. If you're thinking about opening up a food truck, I do have tips and videos on that. Enjoy your day, guys. Bye.